your pal Varmit. Hope you're doing well. You might be wondering, what are you doing there, Varmit? You should be at school sleeping. Well, Mr. D woke me up and said, hey, Varmit, you want to come home with me so you can meet some of my friends and my family? And I said, hey, Mr. D, that sounds like a great idea. So here I am with my new friend to the right of me, Penny. Hi, Penny. Penny, you're such a good friend. You're just so quiet and still. You have this strength about you that I just love. And that smile. Oh, man, that smile. You're such a good friend. Thank you for being my friend. If you notice, Penny, she is a little bit quiet, but that's where she gets her strength, from her quietness. So, you might also be looking around and saying to yourself, that looks like Varmit and Penny are enjoying themselves on this afternoon, having a party. And you might say, well, what kind of party does that look like? It's a tea party. Not a C party, a D party, a Q party, but a tea party. And I love all kinds of parties. Woo-hoo! If you want to learn about tea parties, you've come to the right place. We're going to talk about tea parties and manners. What it means to have good manners. You've probably heard this word before. Maybe your parents have told you. Maybe your teachers have told you. Maybe your Aunt Ida has told you. But now it's Varmit's turn. Because it's good to hear things from different people and different animals and different varmints. Because that's how we learn from each other. So, today we'll talk about manners, and Mr. D is here to help us. Hey guys, I'm here with Varmit and Penny, and I will be serving them today on the special day of a tea party. Woo! Tea party! Having a tea party! Yes, Varmit, we're having a tea party. You and Penny are at least, and I'm here to help. I smell food! Varmit, that's one of the first things we're going to talk about, good table manners. And that's not getting too loud. Sorry, Mr. D. You know me. I just sometimes like to get crazy, right, kids? But oh, Penny, you're such a good example, Penny. You're so quiet, calm, and still. I wish I could be more like you sometimes. But I'm okay being crazy, too. Ah! Varmit. Sorry, Mr. D, I'm learning, still learning. All right, Varmit. So the first thing when we're talking about table manners is we want to make sure that we are seated properly. Oh, yes. Do you have your bottom on the chair? Yes, my bottom is in that chair, and so is Penny's. She told me. You didn't hear it, but she's so quiet. Okay, good. So your bottoms are on the chair. That's a good place to start. And your voices are not too loud. Not too loud, because we're inside. We have our inside voice. Well, you're trying, and I appreciate your effort. All right, the second thing, Varmit, we need to learn is how to ask for things. We use the word may. May? Like the month of May, that's when the flowers come out. Varmit, no. May, like can or may. May is another way to say can I have. It shows that you have good manners. And good manners are important because they make a more inviting atmosphere and people feel more comfortable when everyone's showing good manners. Ooh, that makes sense, Mr. D. I want everybody to feel inviting at my table. Well, it's actually my table. I'm inviting you. Oh, okay, Mr. D. I feel very warm and invited at your table. Well, I'm glad you're here, Varmit. I thought you might get lonely. Oh, yes, I was. Mr. D, we gonna start, eating crayons soon? I'm getting quite hungry. Okay, so sorry, Varmit, I forgot you haven't eaten today yet. We use the word may when we ask for something. So, for example, if you'd like a crayon, you'd say, may I have a crayon? Ooh, that seems easy. May I have a crayon, please? Oh, most certainly you can. Thank you for asking so nicely. I think orange is one of your favorites. Yes, it is. Ooh, that was good. Varmint, another one, just because I'm sitting here watching you, is you want to eat with your mouth closed. Oh, yeah, we don't want to show our food to everyone when we're eating. So, we want to make sure our mouths are closed while we're chewing. I'll try my best, Mr. D. May I have another crayon, please? Oh, certainly. How about red this time? Sounds good. There you go. Ooh, that's much better, Varmint. Thank you, Mr. D. I tried my best, and I think I'm getting better. Oh, you most certainly are, Varmint. Another thing we could talk about is if you would like something. So, say you'd want some sugar in your tea, you'd say, can you please pass the sugar? And that's a way to get what you want when it's like maybe at the other end of the table as opposed to jumping on the table and trying to get it. Oh, I don't think I can jump too high on this table. Whoop. And again, Varmint, that's where we want our bottom in the chair. Go ahead and sit back down. Sorry, I was just following directions, Mr. D. All right. Well, let's try it. Okay. Can you please pass the sugar to me? Oh, sure. Would you like me to put a couple drops in your tea? That sounds delicious. Tell me, say when you want me to stop. When? No, you say it when you want me to stop. When? No, when I stop, not when I start. Oh, okay. 1, 2, when? Ah, very good, Varmint. So those are some good manners to learn. Would you like to take a sip of your tea while you're thinking about all these manners we've been learning about? Nothing like a good tea party with crayons and friends. Well, let's review, boys and girls, some things that we need to remember when we're sitting at the table and eating. First, make sure our bottom's in our chair. Check. Next, make sure we use a good indoor voice, an appropriate voice so people can hear each other. Penny, you're doing a great job. You're so quiet. I love it. Good job, Penny. Okay. Next, when we ask for things, use the word may. May I have another crayon? Varmint, you've already had 2. Please? Another good word. Sure. And last but not least, when we chew our food, we chew it with our mouths closed. Well, and don't forget too, Varmint, when you ask for something across the table. Oh, yeah. When we want something across the table, we say, can you please pass it? These are all good ways that we can learn together. Thanks, kids. I hope I see you soon. It's been great. I saw some of my brothers and sisters over the holidays. We exchanged gifts. I've got some new combs to brush my fur with. We all talked and sang together. It was a beautiful underground Christmas. That's where I live when I'm not here. Woo, 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 woo. Bye. Hope I see you soon. Bye.